Okay, this is this doesn't look like my face. My face looks nothing like this. This is, I don't know what the heck this is, but anyway. Um, One of the things I'm thinking of, because a lot of you mentioned this live streaming. I don't know what they could be live streaming, right? What making people talk to themselves, like for example, making people get up, look, go to the door, making people look here, look there. You can hear a click here because they're messing with the circuits in buildings, and you could hear you're walking and you look up. They could say, well, look, I'll make her look up, I'll make her look there, I'll make her look to the left, I'll make her look to the right, I'll make her look down, I'll make her look up, I'll make her look forward, I'll make her go to eat something, I'll make her do this, do this, do this, do this, because it's maybe they're either taking requests. I don't know if this is a real thing or not. I doubt that. I know it's being done because of that guy Rifkin, who actually he got prison time for I think 8 years for manslaughter against his girlfriend because she died. They were doing shit to each other and people were paying them to watch this. There are people who actually eat food on YouTube, and I don't understand that. Like maybe the like a seafood like seafood, like people would just I guess or um seafood or anything like that. Like maybe a seafood market would give them a certain amount of seafood or like a new type of food or a new type of crustacean, whatever. Well, this is what we have to offer. You see, it's good, and people get hungry. It's like an advertising, basically, like an infomercial. Like I guess, like an infomercial. I guess. But you see, they're doing that themselves. They're looking at the camera. They're talking. Like me making this video. No, nobody is forcing me to do it. I was forced in a way because this is not what I want to spend my time doing. I'm doing this basically to stay alive, not because somebody is gonna give me $1 or two for doing this. I'm doing this because I'm trying to reach people to find out how do I stop myself from getting hacked and my business from being run into the ground. It's pretty much non-existent right now. If I wasn't hacked, I wouldn't be doing this. See, to get to my point of why this is happening, like making these sounds or whatever, um, the more people do, is more people want to do, right? The more people see somebody's being taken advantage of. It's human nature in a depraved mind, in a mind that has no distinction between right or wrong, or knows the distinction but doesn't respect it, doesn't recognize it, doesn't care because it's not them it's happening to, it's another person. Because most people are like that. They want stuff to happen, they know, but it was happen to somebody else, not them. Like the police, if something is wrong, they blame the police. Like, well, the police were this, the police didn't do that. But if something goes wrong, they want the police to administer justice on the other person on their behalf. But if they do something wrong, it's not the same way. The police is wrong. See, people don't look at things like they don't even the odds here. They don't put it on an even keel. They don't look at their own behavior patterns most of the time. In this case, why I'm saying this is, let's be fair. If somebody goes to court and we all start getting our voices heard and there's gonna be court cases, I don't want money. I just want this to stop. What I'm saying is that these questions are gonna come up. These questions are harder, tougher. The most insane questions are gonna come up because they'll want their set of lawyers, their attorneys will want to make us look like, well, we caused it. That's like saying a woman wants to be assaulted. It'll be the same thing. Because I don't know. Because what they're doing, how is it different? It's not a psychic reading. They are destroying or coming into our homes or destroying our business, our bodies. That's different. That's completely different. I think what they do is that they're targeting people with spiritual websites a lot because they feel that people get easily bowled over, get easily intimidated. I mean, look at the nature of what we do. We're dealing with frequencies. They're dealing with frequencies too. Except that we are doing a prayer. We are not sitting down with a satellite dish, getting an Uber and going outside your loved ones and firing a microwave at them. We don't do that. We don't do that. We don't go in the crawl spaces and look. We don't do that because I don't even know how to drive. I've never driven. I would have to Uber and take buses to these places. I can't afford that. And besides, what does that do? Making the person, well, then everybody has to come to me for making another person uncomfortable. Not that they want for services to be where they want peace, harmony, reconciliation. Everybody would have to come to me for breaking up, for something bad. That's not how this works. So people whose spiritual websites are being targeted, I think you should just stay calm and try to get your story over. There's something called Legal Shield. Get Legal Shield. Get legal. It's $25 a month. Get them and make your statements and put it out there. The more of us do that with Legal Shield, people with or without spiritual websites, people who are just being targeted for whatever reason, just do it. Get your story out there. Get your story out. Make a video of your story. Make a written statement, and make sure that they have it on file. Make sure they have it on file. Get a cheap attorney, but make sure they have it on file. The point of the video from the beginning is, when does it stop? And how far does it have to go? And how bad does it have to get? When are the people, let's just say people are paying them to see us, to paying them to do things to us? We're not animals. Who wants to see this as an animal? That's animalistic behavior. Who is doing this to us? Well, they're not even, I don't know what they are. To say they're animals is being kind. They're not animals. Because it's getting worse and worse. This is why I believe it's not that. If there's a few people who are watching it, it's because they're being paid to watch it. They're being paid to watch it. They are the scapegoats. They are the first line of defense that will be taken out should the shit hit the fan. Right now, there's massive amounts of chlorine. Massive amounts. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm not a fucking animal. I'm not an animal. Why would this woman do this? I'm not an animal. I don't know where it's coming from. This is the thing. I know she's either got to be down there or she's got to be up here. Because where else would it be coming from? I'm near the window. There's nobody out there. Where is it coming from? I have a bottle of bleach that I bought 2 days ago. It's turned off. It's a raw chlorine all over it's burning. Now, who taught these people how to do this? Why would they, of all the things in the world, why would they do this to another human being? This is the kind of woman you want to catch her and you don't want to stop hitting. And I believe that's what she wants. Maybe she's committed. This is my, knowing this one, what from 2 years in my head, this is what I believe is happening. It's like she wants somebody to kill her. She wants because she feels that'll get her into heaven. Like that'll absolve her of all her sins. That'll absolve her of all her sins. I don't know how true that is. Maybe she's got a point. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not in that racket. I don't know. Like she wants somebody to end her. I guess. I don't know. Because why else would she be doing this? I've been making these videos for how long? And it's still continuing to happen. And I'm getting angry. At this point, it's why is she doing this? I don't know. Why would she do this? This is the thing. Everybody would ask me the same. I don't know. I know my business is, there's no clients anymore. The clients are gone. The phones are messed up. There's no, the only calls that are coming through are the ones that she wants to come through. My phones, I guess, are her phones. She's taken them over. I'm just paying for them. For as long as I can afford. At some point, I can't afford to pay for it anymore either. I don't know what she's going to do then. Well, so she really doesn't care. She wants me to go into the woods where she can find somebody to kill my ass. That's what she wants. Or me to end up on the streets, homeless, or she wants me to go back to my country. Why would anybody do this? This is what I don't understand. Is why are people so spiteful, so hateful? Why are she just filled with hatred? This is her hating me. Why does she hate me this way? Why would she hate me like this? Why? I'm telling you, this is stemming from fucking hatred. This is hatred. For somebody to do this to another human being, there is hatred behind this. And I mean a massive amount of hatred. I'm angry because of the fucking chlorine. And if I... Oh, I know it's gonna stop. It's gonna stop. 2 years ago, it was gonna stop. It was gonna stop. It was gonna stop. It's gonna stop. It's gonna stop. That's all I'm hearing. It's gonna stop. It's gonna stop. That's all I'm hearing. It's gonna stop. When? When I'm dead? Well, of course it will, because we're gonna do piss on my corpse? Take a dump on it? What are you gonna do? Dance on it? Throw a party? What are you gonna do, bitch? What are you gonna do? I don't understand why she hates me this much. I don't even know her. Unless somebody, the people she was around intervene. Maybe she had another pet. This is what I'm thinking. She was fucking somebody else up at the time, and maybe she was pushing them towards death, and somebody saved the person, and she blames me. Why the fuck does she get to do these things? Why the fuck is she running free? Why the fuck is this happening? And if her family knows this, why are they not doing something about it? Why are they not doing something about it? Why are they not doing something about it? Because that's all I'm hearing all the time. It's gonna stab. It's gonna stab. It's gonna stab. That's all I'm hearing in my head. I know it's not me, because I'm mad. And I know that they have to be close by for us to hear that. They have to be close by. That's one thing, remember this. I believe they have to be close by. I'm not sure. But they have to be close enough for people to hear it. I don't know. So they might have people doing it. They may be paying people to do it. I think that's what they're doing. They're paying people to do it. In this case, I am not sure if the government is behind it. But even if the government is behind it, the government is not actually holding them accountable for what they're doing. Let's say the government is paying people, paying a bunch of people to watch this person, watch that person. First of all, the government is not going to give these people things to hack in. The watchers. They will say, well, I'm giving you X amount. It's like a facility, right? It's like a facility. Because I was reading a book. It was a book by Jonathan Kellerman, The Clinic, I believe. And it was the same thing. It was a privatized clinic for people with mental disorders. But it was more like they didn't really care. They didn't have any standard of health care or medical care or mental care or mental health care. It wasn't about that for them. It was about money. That was how it worked. It's called a clinic. And these were not people who were just convalescing. These were people who with medical conditions. That something was wrong with them. And they needed health care and medical care. And the clinic really didn't provide any. They were just looking for a quick turnout, get them in and out. And with that being said, it's like is nobody micromanaging these people? Who are these people who are supposed to go into these facilities? Or you just assume, well, you know what? This is a city right here. I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna take her. I'm gonna take her. I'm gonna take her. What's the criteria? I'm capable of making over $100,000 a year. I don't touch kids. I don't touch anybody. I don't do anything. I'm not a molester. I mean, I'm not, whatever category you want to put me under. I don't fall. I'm not this is the thing. I don't even have a traffic ticket. What did I do that somebody has to watch me? Nothing. How did I end up in this program, if there is such a program? How did I end up in it? The government just can't fork out, and the government is not going to do that. It's not just going to fork out millions of dollars and give to a group of people and say, hey, grab a couple of people and watch them. Anybody you want, just grab anybody and put down some names on this list, and we'll give you like about, a few $1,000,000 to just chill and, check in on them once in a while. I don't think the government is going to do that. It's not going to do that. There's something going on here. There's something else. Something else. This is why document everything and get a lawyer. Get one of those pay by the month type deals and make sure your statements are down there. Please do that.